Well, let's try it out. Go away. Go to the lake. I'm not gonna turn on the light. I'm saving the energy. Okay, standard setup. Not really gonna change much. Oh, have to change that a bit. Let's go 95. Stop. Alright, well, I mean, it looks nice from the inside. Where's the sound? Why is it so quiet? What's going on with the sound in the game? I think they made it a lot quieter for some reason. Okay. I mean, as long as it feels better than the Peugeot did, I think it's going to be a decent car. Yeah, I forgot this is not an LP2. You have to like brake 15 hours earlier. You have to brake much earlier. Okay, fifth will do. Okay, I've got 8 minutes, so I can do 4 laps really. Yes. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. Interesting. It does actually rotate. That is nice. Okay, I can go third then. Oh, I turned in earlier. It was better last lap. What the hell is downforce? It turns much better into corners than the Peugeot, but not very well out of them. From this pointless experience of exactly 1 lap. Okay. It's my battery. Okay, it's fine. It's kind of funny that you can drive the Genesis before it actually races in game. Like you can drive it in game before it actually races in real life. Then again, it was supposed to race last weekend in Qatar, but that's not happening. If I saw it right, this is going to be a wet race as well, so that's going to be... Whew. Difficult. Okay. Breaking points for these insane. Insanely early. Well, I got it right the first lap. What am I doing now? Force feedback does feel pretty heavy. There's some new settings about that, so we're going to have to check out that as well. Okay. It's about the breaking point there. I'm doing it the wrong way around. I'm braking too late and then working my way backwards. Nope, that's definitely not it at all. Okay, stay away from the inside curb and the flag. Nope. Okay, that goes round. Interesting. A little bit. Almost. Okay, so the curb's not track limits. Okay. I'll take it. That is, though. LOL, it doesn't go anymore? Wait, am I beached on the curb? Hello? Like, that's actually impressive. What the hell? Hold on. That's actually possible. Okay, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. One can get beached on the curb. Ain't that lovely? Alright, let's get in there. Split size 44. Oh boy. 44 hypercars in one race. This is gonna be permanent safety car. Do I have anything to... Where did it go? Oh, there. Well, okay, the loading times are a bit quicker. Okay, what am I? 11, okay. So there's a lot of quick drivers in here. Who's in here? Do I know anybody? No idea. Okay. Set up. Let's do that forward a bit. We got 7 minutes for quality. That's 4 laps here. 4 laps. That's 88% pedal forward. I'm gonna go 95 here. Just gonna ease it in a little bit. Let's go 96. 50 should be fine. Okay, so basically, where's the race strat? Box and wet tires. Yeah, that's a good question, because it apparently does rain at some point. Rain, 100%. The text is screwed up. But yeah, I don't think it makes any sense to start on mediums. How many tires do we have? 10. Okay, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. I can use whatever. Now the question is, what will people use for the quali? Because in a lot of cases, quali is softs. On Spa, especially. Because tire warm-up as well. Practice servers are offline. Yup. Wrong key. Magma Racing. It's only 39 out of 44. Damn. That's insane. Okay, qualifying. 7 minutes. Mediums or... That guy's going softs. That guy's going softs. That guy's going softs. That guy's going softs. Everybody's going softs. I'm gonna be like a sheep here and also go softs. Because I didn't use the mediums, so they're still 100%, so that's fine. Okay. Yeah, everybody's on softs for the quali, okay. I mean, tire warm-up's better as well for the softs, I guess. Oh my... No, they don't turn! Okay, frozen tires. Up or rouge? Does come... The rear does come out a little bit. Let's see. Yep. Just quite oversteery. That's bad for everybody that's in this race. Because obviously understeery car is a lot easier to control because... You know, if you just run wide on a corner, you'll still be fine. You can just turn back. But if you're backwards, because you got to oversteer, it's a lot harder to recover a car that's backwards on track. Right, I'm gonna go slow and chill the first lap. Can go over the straight start finish line twice, so it's fine. Okay, that's no track limits, that's great. 50 degrees. Probably gonna be like a 207 or 209. Something not very good. Something between 7 and 11, certainly. Woo! Barely. $2:02. Oh. That's the good times already. Okay! Did not expect that to happen. Am I, like, confusing the times here? Or am I just good with this car after 2 laps? Nope. Cause I feel like that was not a good lap that I was driving there. I mean, there's probably like 3 seconds in it at least. But I guess starting off 6th is not bad. So I do not want to be involved in the 39 car chaos. It's going to be unfolding at the back. I think everybody's going to die. Like, everyone is going to die. Okay, I'll have one more lap. See what we can do with it. On 6. Okay, that's about, yeah. I did not expect to be like on pace like that already. Expected to be way slower. Does the Genesis have the Orica chassis? Does it? Is it built after the P2? Because if it does, maybe. Okay, P10. It's always like that. If you don't feel fast, you are fast. If it doesn't feel fast, it's fast. If it feels slow, it's quick. But if it feels quick, you're probably overdriving, and then the time sucks. Yeah, no. That's a lot of time wasted there. Oh, full exit. Alright, time to throw it away. Somehow I didn't. Yet. Still threw away 2 10s. Could be worse. It's alright. Turn the garage. How long is it? 45 minutes. Probably gonna need like 90% fuel, something like that. Medium. Alright. Pit stop.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Oh. Okay. Wait, what? Fuck. Do I have enough fuel? Fuck! That's gonna be fine either way. It is a wet race, so if it does get wet... Wait, what do I have? What do I have softs? Whatever. So if it does get wet, then obviously I don't need the extra 10% fuel. But if I do, then oopsie. But let's see. 22. So I have 21 laps. We're going to go 22. So P9. Advanced strategy here. That is basically accidental. But let's see. I'll have a big advantage at the start because the softs are going to propel me forward better than the mediums of the other guys.
Green flag, green flag.
Bruv! Spun right into me, but I gained 4 positions on the start. She. Oh, guy's coming from behind. Okay, everybody's on soft, so that was the correct choice. Woohoo! Scary. Scary stuff. Damn. Okay. Why am I P5 on top split? Okay. Like, I am a terrible hypercar driver. I have no idea how the hell I'm here. Yeah, okay, never mind. What? Well, that, explains why, but not really. He's driving a lot tight. The guy behind me is driving a lot tighter line here. Through the first corner. So be careful. Why does the guy behind me have 22% fuel? Okay. I might have fucked up, but I'm not fucked up as much as that guy, so I'm all good. Well, if it does get wet, I didn't fuck up, because then the amount of laps is gonna go down, and then I'm gonna have enough. I'm gonna be fine. Unless the lap timer already includes the wet laps, which doesn't matter, because then when we switch to wet tires, I would just have to refuel slightly, and it's gonna be fine. So yeah. God damn it. I mean, there are quicker drivers behind me, obviously. So... we only had about a 7-second gap. Oops. That guy went mighty wide. Not the 6-7, man. Not the 6-7. 247, 24. Okay. I have damage? Oh, fuck. Where do I have damage from? Yep, this thing loves oversteering, and we have a corpse. Right there. Please get... oh my... oh my, yeah, ha 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 ha. Holy Jesus. Well, he's already... anyway, whatever. A bit of an oxymoron there, but anyway. Okay, don't want to repair that. If there's no wet and no stop, and I'm kind of screwed a bit. Well, actually I'm not. I need to save 0.5 laps, so I'm good. If we go 21 instead of 22. If we go 22, then I'm fucked. Could just do this. Okay, or he does that. That hurts my bum. So I can't say I'm braking way earlier and bitchier than the other guys. Like I'm not. committing as much yet. Because a slower lap once is better than a locked up tire of 15 laps. So, okay, P11 is already sort of gone. Nope. What's going on? Oh, there is the... Oh, there it is. Tires. Why does my... What? I can't change it! Great job. I can't change the... I can change the fuel. Can't change the tires. What the fuck? Huh? Can change them individually. Can do this. That works. Fucking hell. The hell was that? Still damp. Hello? Where the fuck do you want me to go? Can't just cut... Just cut me off, man. Okay, I have all the damage now, which is great. Ugh. Should have pitted last lap. Should be fine though, I guess. But that was really weird. Why can't I change to wet tires completely? Maybe because I only have 2 tires available that I can select. So that doesn't work. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Well, P Rain is pitting, so if the Rain Man is pitting, then I'm gonna pit. Of course. Ah, fuck. Damage. Okay, new wet. New wet, 76% VE. And... nothing else. No repair. Okay, all good. Oh, but... what is Please get out. Please get out of the way. Please get out of the way. Please. I have wet tires now. Okay, good. I have wet tires. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm 15th. That guy got a drive-through. And I got damage. And there's yellow immediately. Gotta be Well, that's... Now the front's orange too. Because I hit that guy. Oh my god. Okay. Not so great. I was 5th. Now I'm 15th. But there's a couple of guys ahead that are still trying to survive on the non-wets. And they're gonna die. Like this guy. Another one. I mean, if I would have just stayed 5th, it wouldn't have been as much fun, so let's go. Look at the drive-through guys now behind me as well somehow. They're dropping like flies there. This my steering still straight, so... Hey, one guy in the pits, okay. Damn it. Okay, this is... No! No! Oh, that guy spun out as well and he's dead too! Oh no! God damn, no! The damage, the rear damage, screwed me. I'm just gonna like, go straight over, cause I'm so slow anyway that it's not gonna give me any track limits. Fuck! It's gonna be a long repair time. Shit. Ugh! But there's half an hour of wet racing ahead, so a lot of people are gonna die. I already did. So I just had too much damage that... I was thinking, like, okay, the car's gonna be okay, but... It couldn't hold on, there was too much damage on the car. And, I died. Something is, like... skidding, I think. I think is one of my tires locked? Don't know, it could be. Oh, there's a guy still on mediums, what the hell? Yeah, mate, I have total damage, but... Can't just dive on me. God damn it. Yeah, I think one of the tires is just, like, locked. And sliding. That's new, I think. Oh, there's somebody dead. The bollard's gone as well. Careful, don't take any more damage. Okay. Gee, yeah. I should have been way more careful up there with the suspension damage and the front and rear damage. 110. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's life. Is there enough time to hop into the next one? I think there is, because it's 27 minutes left, and there's, yeah, it should just be enough to get to the next one. Otherwise, is the ELMS race next in Barcelona, or is the Genesis race next? Eighth GT3 fixed once that's for poor car, don't care, don't want that. Yes, ELMS trophy is at 50. Okay, so I'm gonna do the Genesis again, and then I'm gonna do the ELMS trophy later. How am I still 17th? I have 110 seconds of damage. How am I still in the same spot where I was before? That doesn't make sense. Is everybody else behind me dead? How many people DNF'd? It's P19 behind me. Is everybody dead? Well, there's P21, 22, 20... Okay, wow, Jesus. That's insane. Well, not a great start, and we'll lose rating, but whatever. I think my 90% fuel strategy would have definitely paid off. I mean, 100%. It would have 100% paid off. You know? Because I didn't even need any more fuel. So it was the correct thing to do. But obviously if it doesn't rain, then it's the wrong thing. Oh. This is another problem that I had. I want there to be a timer right there, repair all, how many seconds, and then I want that timer to be a complete timer. Because sometimes it adds those two numbers together, sometimes it doesn't. Like the fuel and the tires, they get added together, but then the damage and the tires don't get added together, so it's pretty fucked up. Alright, P20. I will need to gain about 5 positions here to not be absolutely murdered on the rating, but let's see. Boofag, who's that? P11. I need to take his place. Nope. Someone's dead? Maybe? Yep, that's a destroyed car. That's P10 without a rear wing, so he's already falling behind me. He'll fall behind me already. P19's crashed. That guy's off, but he's P9. These tires are still, like, frozen, so... That was the other problem that I had. It's like I had damage and the tires were called up au rouge, and then it just went. Nothing I could do about it, just off. Should have been way more careful there, especially with the damage. Even though it is wet tires that work at a lot lower temperature, they're still susceptible to not working well when they're really cold. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's slippery. Me and the LMP2 are pretty good in the wet. Certainly better than the average driver, but... Why does it do that? Is it... Well, there's a puddle there. Now the question is... Oh, fuck. No! I have to ride... Oh, this is sucks about Spa. If you get stuck on that thing, you have to ride it the entire way down because that's the only way to get off. I gotta straighten out. Oh my. Oh god! That's 3 dead. Who was that? Okay, P8 and P9 dead. Okay. Well, I'm pretty happy then that I threw it away so early that I can now recover everything. And the telephone guy is now in P6. It was just in P9 a lap ago. Oh, okay. This thing is very oversteery in the wet and the dry. $27.9, okay. More yellow on the track. Fun part is like the Genesis, the car, the manufacturers of the car, they wanted this. They wanted this. Rain, blizzard, misery. Okay, lift out a bit. Man. Given the guy on P6, he's currently slower than me. I think I could have driven for a podium here if I wouldn't have been whacked. But yeah, I'm driving way off the pace. 33, like. The wet pace is 27s. So I'm 3 seconds off. No, I'm doing it again! That's the wing gone. Fuck me. Okay, I know what I did. And I did it twice. Fuck. Okay, damage. Repair all. God damn it. I know what I'm doing. I'm getting air under the car over the curb. And the outside accelerates, and it goes around. P22 is a lap down. Well, that's good. How is everybody dead? There were 39 people in this race. Okay, the rain stops now. Okay, P Rain is also in the pits. He's also dead. Oh my god. What are you guys doing? Alright. Okay, so basically, just jump the damn curb properly. Because if I get, like, if I'm on the curb, obviously it's high, like this, then the car's gonna do that, and this lifts up, here gets more traction, bye. Hello, Mike, how you doing? How you doing? People on the internet. Oh, why is that? What do people on the internet do? I also hate people on the internet, but I'm people on the internet, so yeah, well, whatever. But yeah. Very wet. Oh, wait, there's something worse than wet? Oh my god. 223 from that guy. Wow. That guy practiced in the wet. That guy was probably, for the last week, he wasn't driving the Genesis because it wasn't out yet, but he was, like, driving on, Spa in the extreme wet for the last 2 weeks to get the perfect time to just mince everybody. Nah, joking, but I could imagine somebody doing that. It's kind of funny because the guy behind me is going to lose like a boatload of rating. I'm going to be okay. But the guy behind me is expected P1. But yeah. I'm 18th now. It's raining. Yeah, it's ultra wet basically. Like it's omega wet. You know? So what I do here, I ruined twice, right? So what I did here is I jump on the curb here, and you see when the car goes up, right? Then obviously you can't you don't accelerate when the car's in the. Don't even need the IP strategy. What do you mean? What strategy? He's gonna drag. Ah, right. I remember. Oh, the guy in front of me has to pit. Why does he have 6% energy? What the heck? Oh, that guy's dead. That's That's P3! It's P3! He's off. Oh my god. If I wouldn't have thrown, I would have been on the podium. God damn it. I mean, because I started P9, and then I was P5 after the first... I was P5 after the... Fuck you! First, corner. What was that rejoin? It is a warning driver, so... Yeah. Oh, that's P3, man! That's P3! P3 just looped around. What? Okay, why does it do that? Need to find out why it does that. Okay, 2:33, so my times are crap. Okay. Do that. Either drive this side of the curb or the other side of the curb. Because if I go like left side on the curb, right side on the tarmac, I'm gonna die. It is weird how early you have to brake in this car, though. It's like insane. Because in the hypercar, in the LMP2, you can brake at the curb. It's the same here. Like here, you have to brake at the DHL board, and with the LMP2, you can just brake at the beginning of the curb. So it's kind of crazy how much earlier you have to brake in these cars, even though they're only like 200 kilos heavier. They're only about 200 kilos heavier. Okay. I'm 17th. My expected finish is 11th. So, whatever I do now, I'm gonna be okay because P20 is a lap down on me already. It's insane. Oh no. Okay, I know what I need to do now for the next race. But they also know what they're gonna do for the next race. Ugh. Fat, no muscle. True. You add the average American to the car, and that does change the experience quite substantially. $244 from the guy ahead of me. Okay. 221! Oh my god. Okay, where's P1? Right there. I can see P2, but I can't see P1. So we need to see what the wet laps are like. Nope, that's a track limit. Okay. Oh, it isn't. Okay, I see. Racing right again. Mrga. Okay, so I can just cut the chicane completely because it's not a track limit. That's great to know. Oh, Cologier is dead. Okay, where's the problem? What am I doing wrong now? I think my second sector is pretty solid. Currently. But I need to watch the first corner. Because for some reason, I lock the car instantly there. But it is crazy. I've been in the pits twice. I crashed 3 times. One of those times was not my fault, presumably. But I'm still 17th out of 39. Like, 39 people entered this race. And 22 of them crashed harder than having to pit twice and spinning once. Nope. Control. See, that's the thing. I am very good at car control. So, it's the only thing I'm really good at. So if I throw it, then... Like, I'm barely stepping on... I'm not even braking. You know? Like, I'm barely on the brakes. I don't know why it just... Throwing legal cheats. Yeah. It's not really legal cheats, it's just going straight. Yeah, there's no track limit there, it's fine. But yeah, the P20 is now 2 laps down, that's insane. No, no, Genesis, no. Bad boy. Bad boy. Are my tires 700 degrees? No, they're not. They're fine. Okay, it's 18 laps. Yeah, we have drive washed Pixar's cars. Probably not, no. No. I'm vibrating a bit because of the lockups in turn 1. And luckily this is hypercar, not LMP2, so the tires won't go to infinity. Oh, that other guy is now 2 laps down as well. Well, actually, somebody DNF'd. Oh, we have a yellow. Yellow's resolved. What's that? P2 is screwed! P2 doesn't have a rear wing! I could have won, so... Could have even won. No, actually no, because the Vincent guy is insane, but I could have definitely been on the podium if I didn't have thrown it away. Because everybody's throwing it right now. Like, that's P2 and he just threw it away. I'm 17th and I threw it twice. So that's just crazy. 2:22. Wait, that's his fastest lap? How? Wait. We drove in the wet for 5 minutes. How can that be his fastest lap? What? How? Aha! If you lift... see? If you let the car roll over straight, then you don't get a track limit. If you step on the gas while you're off the track, then you get a track limit. Uh-huh. I should probably learn to drive the proper line, but for now, for today, I'm okay with that. Just letting it roll over the top. I'll take it. I'm 16th now. Somebody died. Or DNF'd. Or both. DNF. But I'm a lap down. I mean, I'm a lap down to basically everybody. I'm a lap down to P10. He's in front of me. Yeah, College guy that has to pit because he's got 13% energy. So I'm basically the next guy ahead is 1 minute and 2 seconds. I mean, it's right. It's time. Well. Yeah. But you see, I could be streaming Blitz right now to many more people, but I don't want to. This is the beauty about life, right? When you're not starving and you have all the things you need, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Oh my god. When is he gonna pit? Or does he have like Omega fuel safe strategy or something? I don't know. Or is it a bug? Where I said it's redacted time, I started redacting all over the place. Yeah, the funny thing is, this vehicle was only supposed to be revealed today, right? Like, it was redacted in the patch notes. But a French streamer showed the classified embargo document on stream yesterday. So everybody knew for sure that it's the Genesis. Because the documents the guy had said it's the Genesis. So, yeah, that's hilarious. Wait, he has 10%. He's gonna make it. There's only 2 laps left. He's gonna... How little fuel did he have? Wait a minute. That guy's Gigabrain, actually. The guy is Gigabrain because I have 11 laps left for some reason. Oh, actually, he's not Gigabrain because he just died. LOL, the jinx! The jinx. The Omega jinx. This game is like watching a car. Yeah. I mean, you are currently watching a car wreck. See, the guys ahead of me, like the 10 guys ahead of me, are the guys that only don't... Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got ass fucked twice now. And the correct term is rear-ended. But the other one works. 7 minutes 28! What the hell? Wait, so he just had a 7-minute lap and he's still ahead of me. Oh my god, because that's the thing. Like, I died in Eau Rouge, which means I had to go around with a broken car twice. Which means I lost about 5 minutes. Holy fuck. So the guy's still ahead of me. Well, I'm P15, so that's okay. What the hell? This is... Okay, I really need to figure out why it locks up only in turn 1. I have no idea. Okay, so 20 laps need to be driven. 20 laps. Oh, he's... He lost the wheel! Oh no, he did it. He did it. He did it for the people. He did it for the rock. Poor guy. He's got a trike now. And he DNF'd. He just DNF'd. Poor sod. Okay, so the leader is on 29% fuel. Still. So 90% is all you need. Actually, you don't even need 90% because he would have 19% now. You probably need 80% fuel to get to the end. It's crazy. Why did those guys, like, refuel? Like, I think I took 5% extra energy on the pit stop. 4% actually, from 76 to 72. Because I had 72, I took 4 extra. But what are these guys behind me got 50% fuel? How? How much refuel did they do? Okay. Got one more lap to go. P3 is behind. P2 and 3. 2, 3, and 4 are right behind me. Look at where P1 is half a lap ahead of P2. P1 is half a lap ahead of P2. Well, more than half a lap. Probably like 3/4 of a lap ahead of P2. So, if I wouldn't have crashed twice, well, 3 times, I would have been P2. That's crazy. That is crazy. Because my pace is obviously ass, but I would have been P2 if I wouldn't have crashed. So, anyway. Oh, wait, wait, somebody else died. I'm 14th now. I was 15th just then. But now I'm 14th, so somebody else DNF'd. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm still throwing, but it's starting to get better. It's starting to get better. This is, I think, how the line should be. You know, that's how the line... But I'm not going to drive that, because that's just... I'm going to die. You know, it's, like, way slower, and you have to, like, curve in, all that. But yeah, the only driver I'm down 2 laps to, despite crashing twice, and spending about 5 minutes in the pits, is P1. That's the only person I'm down more than 1 lap. Because I'm down to P4, 3.5 minutes. I'm down to P2, 3.5 minutes, basically, and that's how much time I spent in the pits. Wow. This is crazy weather. This is P9 with excellent pace right here. Please don't crash, please. Cordes already... Yeah, see, Cordes is not a lap down, so... It's only about 3 minutes. Well, no, 5 minutes I'm down to P1. I'm down 5 minutes to P1. Oh boy. And P16 is 4 laps down. 4. Oh, I'm basically last. I'm basically that. Come on. Oh, fuck. I missed it. No. I'm too late. It's 18:31. I missed the race. Bullshit. That's bullshit. I missed it by 2 minutes the next one. That is bullshit. Like, it's a 45-minute race, right? Which is dumb because if you have a 40-minute race, 7-minute qualifying, 2-minute practice, you can make it till the next hour. But that's the case here. The race is 5 minutes longer. Because where did I get fucked in the... where did I get violently assaulted? What lap was that? That was me. No, that must have been before that. I think it was here. No, it wasn't here. What lot? Okay, no, it must have been way before that. P11? P5, okay. Must have been here then. Guess lap 4. No. Ah, there it is. Okay, so what happened here? I realize, okay, so I leave him, he's got enough space. I go wide. Yeah, so I think, yeah, like he just tries to go somewhere where there's like no space, and then we just both spin. So this is like the most racing incident of racing incidents, you know, side by side, and he just turns in as if I'm not there, you know, like obviously I've locked up, so I'm going too straight, basically. Like I locked up, which means I'm going that way. Like, I'm going too straight, and he turns in, going that way, where it's like, he couldn't have done that if I was there. So, unfortunate fuckery, I guess. Okay, let's check out the... Oopsie crashy. Where was that? Yep, right there. Okay, so what happened? Okay. Still fine. Yep, you see the problem? Yeah, exactly as I expected. Here, I'm on the curb. Right, I'm on the curb here. And see here, I'm basically like I have the wheels off the ground, and now it grips again, but because it grips again, it just spins the bum round. I'm so lucky there. I'm so lucky that I didn't lose the rear wing. I'm really lucky that I didn't lose the rear wing then. Okay, what lap did I die the second time? Must have been right after, no? Lap 10? I should probably like train some Barcelona rather than watching this shite, but yeah. It does suck that you can't do them back to back. Like, that actually sucks. I gained rating for that, lol. Hilarity. 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 So that's the problem, right? It starts at 30 on the hour, but the thing is, it lasts longer than that. So you can't do it twice. Now this starts in 12 minutes. 30-minute race. Well, no, it doesn't work either because it starts at 50, right? And then there's exactly 40 minutes to 30 where the Genesis race starts, right? But that's 45 minutes. So you can't go from the LMS race to the Genesis race either. So I can either wait a very long time or just drive this one. Because this is 30 minutes, so it works on the hour. Ugh, come on, LMU. Ass schedule. Alright. With the Genesis race, because it's 45 minutes. You can't get a 45-minute race within every hour. So it would have had to be 40-minute race. Unfortunately, it's not. I don't know what they were thinking. I probably weren't thinking at all. They probably did not think about it at all. Or it was like some kind of requirement that it was 45 minutes, but I wouldn't guess why. But yeah. Like, you can do a 40-minute race on every hour, but... Hello, loading time. It's kind of shite about the Genesis race, because now... Yeah, that's just... whatever. Go away. Thank you. Is it open setup? Yeah, it's open setup. Just gonna go 80. Why is it so low? 85 and 54. Just gonna keep everything else the same. And 7 laps, let's go. Oh, wide Barcelona. And it's 44 cars now. LMU did something great, right? Previously, it was a 38 car grid. And 38 cars with 3 classes, it's just not great. But I think 44 is a little bit better. Where are the braking points? I don't know. It's gonna be funny. I have 10 minutes to learn this track. On cold tires. But it is probably, especially in the P2, gonna be a really... Oh, I think I killed him? Oh. Sorry. Oh. Don't do a George Russell. Okay. Drive that differently. Peekaboo. I apologize to the Lamborghini if I fucked him. Okay, we gotta be careful there. Ah, oh, it's so close to... It's so close to just lift. That's sad. Oh, pff, that's dangerous. That corner, but if I have more grip. I think it might just work with a. Yep. I mean, with the last chicane gone, I think this is a nice drivable track. I mean, I knew it from F1 that it's a solid track. Okay, that's. A possible destruction risk there. 139. Oh, that's not. Okay, so if I just did a purple second sector, that means these guys are really slow in here. Because I'm like subterranean. Nope. Okay, turn in before the curb ends. No, it's not flat. Sad. 30. Okay. Okay, so basically the lap times in this server don't mean shit. When I'm 4 seconds quicker than the guy behind me. Ooh. Oh my god, these curves are terrible. Oh, now we're coming. Now we got some times, 34. Which I could be doing if I wouldn't do that. This corner just... This corner sucks from its angle. Like, the angle of this corner is blah. Thank you. Fuck, it's track limits. Okay, so you can't let it just drift out and let it go. That's unfortunate. Okay, I mean, the braking point here is a lot further forward than where I'm braking right now. But... Why am I braking? Just let it run. $32. Okay, now we have some times that are worth considering. Unless I just get a 32 now, then... Why does he go to the inside? There is one rule about being in the slower class. Stay on the fucking racing line. Or move away before I arrive. You know, like when I'm already behind you, stay on the racing line. But... No, it's track limits. Ah, the white line's track limits. It would be such a beautiful run if that would be the regular line. Oh, man. Fun. LMU knows no fun. I mean, it is a track I've driven in the F1 games before, so I have a little bit of a reference, even though that was on the Logitech G29 wheel, and I didn't have a sim racing setup. I wouldn't count that as useful. Okay, third gear. Yeah, okay, I'm 3 set. I have 32s as well. Lovely. How'd that happen? Well, I have 32s, that is good. Because I was 3.2 seconds up before that guy arrived, so... actually, we can check. We can check what the... used to be sorted by driver rank, but now I think it's sorted by when you sign up, which it doesn't really show who's in the We have no gold. S1, S3, okay. Wow. Not beating that one. Okay, there's a lot of S2s as well. That's an S3. So I'm just looking how many S2s there are so that when I suck, I don't lose rating for sucking. And I'm fine with that. I have no idea how I'm still here. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm a fraud. And I'm proud of being a fraud. Woo! Join event. Let's go. I am the proudest fraud you will ever meet. And my phone's only on 44%, but I do have a charger here. That should work. There we go. I pulled out the old cable size rank. It's platinum 3. Like, it goes bronze 0 to, like, it goes bronze 1 2 3, silver 1 2 3, and gold 1 2 3, platinum 1 2 3. But there is exactly one person in the entire game that is platinum, right? So there is one guy in the whole game that's platinum, and probably less than 50 that are in gold, right? So it's pretty much 90% of people are either bronze 3 or silver 1, and about probably 2-3% are in silver 2, silver 3, gold, and above. So basically, by being silver 2, I'm already in the top 2%, which I shouldn't be, but I am. So here I am. Let's go 50. Let's try that. I am the worst LMP2 in this split, I think. There's only 12. See, this is another problem about the 3 class races, right? Like this one. If you're in GT3, there's 20 GT3s, but there's only 12 P2s and 11 P3s, because obviously there is, like, there is safety rank and there is driver rank, right? And by safety rank, you have bronze, you have the same thing again, right? But the thing is that if you race in bronze, like you start off in GT3, like you can, if your safety rank is bronze, you can only race the GT3s. So you're pretty much just stuck there. And then there's, even in the silver and gold races, in terms of safety rank, there is so many more so many more GT3s than others. Okay, 10 laps. About 6 laps, I think. 6.2. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm right at the start. Well, those are now warm? Not really. I think Barcelona is also going to be a really, really tough track on tires. Because it's just constant turning. But that also means that the warming is good. Okay, so Agrippa is in here. This is unfortunately split 2. But this is how many good LMP2 drivers there are out today. Like, I'm at the bottom of split 2. So, yeah. I have a very, very far way to go, you know, to be good. This is my problem, you know. It's been the problem for like the last year. I'm too good for the amateurs, but way too slow for the pros. So, the amount of people I can actually race, most of the people that are on my pace, or quicker, they crash a lot more. So, that's why my rank's so high, is because I drive against people that are more crash prone than I am. So, yeah, it's basically just I don't have the pace, but I do have the safety. I didn't when I started. Like in 2024, when I started, I had so many DNFs. I was absolutely terrible. But since then, my pace still isn't great, but my car control is very good, which is very nice. Perfect on the dot. But they put multiple classes on the same car track. Because it's more interesting to watch, it's more interesting to drive, and it obviously saves a lot of money because you don't need to book multiple race days and all that. You know? But it's just the appeal of like, I have to overtake slower cars that I'm not racing against. But it obviously makes it a lot more interesting, right? Because not only do I have to fight the people in my class, I also have to overtake the traffic. So it like adds another element of interest to it for spectators, and it also adds a thing for the teams as well, because obviously not everybody can afford a hypercar and a LMP2, so they just race in GT3. But if you race in GT3, you would normally be stuck in lower racing series, but now in multi-class racing, you know, you can take your little tiny car and put it in the same race as the big boys, and when all the people come, the viewers come to watch the big boys race, you're there too, and your advertisers are also happy because you're in the big boy race. You know? And then you can just win the GT class as well. Oh, that is flat. Almost. Okay, shift down there. 139, okay. If you put blind people on the track, it would be very interesting to watch. But I mean, there is blind skiing, and there is a lot of blind sports. I don't think blind racing would be one that makes sense, though. That is gonna be very, very doable. Okay. I mean, obviously I have a disadvantage because everybody else in this lobby, I think all the other 11 LMP2s, they already practiced, or 12, they already practiced this track. I had 4 practice laps in total, so I'm gonna be ass. And this race is my practice. But yeah, I have 5 seconds, so that's okay. Ugh. No, I fucked up. No! Fuck it. Okay, I'm 2 seconds off. Oh, but it doesn't invalidate the next one. Yes! That's great. Okay, that's too late. Hold on. I'm gonna read your messages when I'm done with the quali. Oh, give me a minute. I'm gonna try to not be last here. And I definitely will be. Well, who needs that set of tires anyway? Nobody. Luckily it's fake! It's not a real set of tires. It doesn't exist. That was awful. Jesus Christ. You have to turn in later. No! Car control. Got that down. Woohoo! Yeah, no, that's better. Only 5 seconds, though. Wait. It didn't count. That's fucked up. Last chance to get something good. Are there mods? No. There are DLCs, like you can buy more cars and stuff, but there are no mods. Like you can host your own servers and all, but you can do car liveries, right? Like you can build your own liveries for the cars. That's free. Well, it's not free actually. You need the race control bundle. You need race control to be able to make liveries, but you can make liveries and stuff. There is a big tendency to run wide on this track. Like that. Please, hold on. Ha! Well, I'm not last. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Blind pit. Oh, okay. Well, that would be a bit. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm 2.5 seconds off. New set, and it's a 30-minute race, right? So probably gonna be like 40 liters, I think. Hold on. I'll be back in a second. I think the rear wing is also nowhere near high enough for this race. You probably need a P10 wing. If I could mess with your setting where you're going, you would. Well, you don't know where I live, and that's good that way. I think. Now the problem is I don't know how much fuel I need because these don't have virtual energy, so hold on. So driving, fuel usage, okay, 20 laps of fuel we need. 50 liters. 50 liters, okay. Brick bars. Do I go up one click on the wing? Nah, I'm gonna leave it. Start driving. Well, I'm gonna need to open the new hydration. 500 liters. Yeah.
Formation lab has started.
I think that I'm gonna need to turn the light on after this race. I can see that. It's getting darker. The problem is I want to do the Genesis race again, but I'm gonna have to wait an hour for it. Like, we're gonna be done. Yeah, we're gonna be done at 35. So it's gonna be 55 minutes till the Genesis race, so I can do it again. So I could do this one again, or I could do something else. Could do a hypercar race at Barcelona, I think, if that's a happening. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with my position for now. I didn't practice whatsoever. Took minimal fuel. Well, I hope he's in LMP2. I did that once as well, where I was like right on the start-finish straight, and then I had to I started from the garage because
Green flag.
it is better to start from the garage than to pit later. How am I P7? Bro does not know that I'm there. The hell? Yeah, I'm braking way too early everywhere. Or late in this case. Oh my... No... Fucking hell. Okay, this is bad. Now stuck in hell. This is hell. What the fuck do you mean illegal pass? Oh my god. Well, about to die here. Where am I, by the way? Peace. Oh, that's not good. Of course not. Well, this is a way to practice driving in traffic. Oh god, because I'm gonna have to get it through all of these guys and then get through the these are slow as hell. Really slow as hell, okay. Yeah. Oh my god. And a dead one. A dead dentist. Oh yeah. 29.5. Of course it's an illegal pass. I think they made that much stricter with this update, because it didn't, like, you could do this before and it was like, it was sort of fine. Okay, the breaking point is really weird, because between the markers. I mean, what I could do is DNF and drive Genesis again. I could do it that way. Because that's an LMP3 there. And I'm an LMP2. There is no pink LMP2. Okay, so like overtaking and then driving in traffic in the third sector is going to be pain because everybody's just going to jump to the inside there. Okay. Yeah, mine is blue. Because I'm an Alpine. This is already good traffic driving practice, I guess. Or not. Can sort of find out what their speed is, which is really slow. That's the only way you can get through there if you're already alongside. Shit. I think Cosworth more 4. I don't know about that. It is like Ford Cosworth, basically. Oy, 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 oy. What's the time? Why is it so bright? What the fuck? Flashbang! What the hell? Fix your game. Holy flashbang. Oh, how is that Wow. Didn't even leave the damn track. How's that track limits? Okay. Nothing happened. So apparently the straight's not straight enough. Oops. Oh well. Wait, how am I? Whatever. Genesis time. Can't see anything anymore. Fuck. Wait, is there still this stupid restriction that you can't start a race if you are already signed up for one? No. Okay, good. But there is no practice server for this. That sucks. Either way. Just gonna have to do it this way. Didn't expect to die like... How did that happen? Like, I just went... I briefly looked at the chat, and then I was on the grass, and I'm already dead. Never look at the chat while driving, I guess. Okay, let's go. Slight oopsie. It's gonna look like the morning sun. Actually, I can turn the light on now. Let there be light, he said. Or something like that, I don't know. Alright, let's go. Do I take the... I'm gonna take the fuel out. Gonna take the fuel out, I'm gonna have to... 95, exactly. Start driving. That's not the gear I wanted. In online, my chamois shined. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see. Well, this is the last race I'll do anyway today. 3 in a day is enough. Well, that wasn't really one. But yeah. It is interesting that there's no... the practice server's broken. But it works for all the others. Okay, brake balance goes forward. Brake bias goes forward, 54. Like this. This time my qualifying is probably not going to be as good as it was last time, but... It is a very oversteery car. But it does drive quite nicely. It's kind of like... It kind of drives like the BMW when it came out. Yeah, probably should brake. All right. I mean, I think I like Barcelona so far. It's a good track. It's not like Kota, which I really don't like at all. Like, Portimao, Paul Ricard, and Kota, I just don't drive them at all. Maybe I'll drive some of the variations of Paul Ricard. Maybe they're better. It's like Qatar, you know. Qatar short is great, but Qatar long is just ass. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not very good out of this corner, I gotta say. Or I'm not very good in this car out of that corner. Two oh four. 3.8, okay. In the LMP2, it's better to stay in 6th gear up the hill. I'm going to try that next lap. No, don't hit the inside curb, that just takes all the time away. Rip all my time. And it's back. Yeah, damn. Saved it anyway. I mean, it's a Genesis. And I'm Phil. No, I'm not Phil. But yeah, it does nothing basically. Nope. Yeah, last time I went to... It's so easy. It's so easy to throw it at this corner. But yeah, I got a second in me, at least. Because I'm gaining half a second here, and I had half a second at the start, so... Could go into the 202s, barely! If I can frickin' break the car, that is. It's not a very happy car on the brakes, gotta say. Okay, shift it there. I mean, it could be some setup thing, anyway. Alright. I'd have to try, like, the ultra wet. I have to drive in the ultra wet, but... Nah. Okay, what do we got? Wait, why am I 23rd? Well, nobody's driven it so far, but... Yeah, okay, and so what's the fast lap? 2:02.8. Wow, okay, so I'm pretty... Well, this is a race lap, not qualifying lap. So I'm about 1.3 seconds off. Already better than the Peugeot. Already, like, I am absolutely ass in the Peugeot. And luckily it's not OP anymore. What is the OP car now, by the way? Let's check Hypercar. Work experience, Circuit de Barcelona. What is the vehicle? I could have done that. I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to do 1730. This one. Then LMP2 and then work experience. I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to stream it though, but I'm definitely going to do that tomorrow. Like, start 1730 with this one, then do this one, then do this one. I would like to do the LMS Super 60 as well at some point, but I'm going to do a lot of sim racing this week, that's for sure. And I have a lot of time this week as well, which is great. So, yeah, let's see, what is the OP car? Or is there an OP car? There's a lot of Genesis in here. Wow, there are a lot of Genesis in here. Is the Genesis the OP car? No, it's still the Peugeot. Sad thing that it's pretty much just Ferrari, Peugeot, Porsche, Toyota, some BMW, Alpine, and Cadillac, and then like Isotta, Lambo, What's that? Imagine the misery of that. What do I need? That one, okay. Whew. Genesis. Oh no, number 6. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no, I'm gonna get like rank fucked badly. Where are all the good drivers? Hello. What? Why is what? What? No! Please! I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna have to drive so insanely carefully. You're not gonna... Actually, I'm gonna go down to 92% because in the wet, if you remember in the wet, I was just locking up in turn 1 every time. So I'm gonna go down to 92. Actually, let's just do 94. It's 112. So, I'm gonna go forward a little bit on the brake balance. And then we'll see. Because it is an LMDH, so all the stuff's at the back. LMDH. I kinda Sagma at highs. I hope that guy's better than me in the rank. So... Oh, it's Piotr Rain again. Well, obviously, if your name is Rain, then... Yeah. You should win in the rain. That's, like, expected, right? Yeah, I'm screwed. The crystal ball says I'm screwed. Okay, 18%. But the thing about YouTube is it's kind of funny because now I'm streaming Limo Ultimate now, right? I'm streaming Limo Ultimate now, but because of how YouTube works, it's not recommending this stream to people that watch Limo Ultimate. It's because I've been doing Blitz for like the last however many years. It's recommending this stream to people that play Blitz. So, yeah. YouTube. It's just insane how bad the cold tires are. Like, you cannot turn the damn car. It's crazy. That will not count. Well, it... It never would have... Wait, why am I on mediums? Fuck. Well, let's try how the mediums work. Probably not as well, but let's see. Obviously for the race I'm gonna go on softs again. Because there's only gonna be like 5 laps of like not not wet racing. I mean, it is 21 degrees, so technically the medium should work better. The question is, can we get it up to temperature before the time runs out? Oh my god. I mean, there shouldn't be a pace difference between the tires, because the tires supposedly have different operating windows. Like the soft tire just works at colder temperatures, and the hard works at warmer temperatures than the medium. So technically, because now track temperature is 22 degrees, the medium should work optimally. Well, let's see how much slower it is. It would be funny if they did the same thing to this car that they did to the BMW. Where, like, they introduce a new car, make it OP so everybody plays it, and then nerf it to hell. Like they did with the BMW. The BMW was really good, and it kind of drove the exact same as this one drives now. In a way. Obviously with a different tire model. But it did drive quite, like, oversteery, but very pointy. Like, you could put it into a corner and it would turn. But the BMW kind of got ruined a bit, I think. And then since then I'm basically just driving LMP2s mostly. I don't do GT because I'm not. I would just drown in GT. Cause like even in S1, I get in the wrong splits in GT. You know, like I'm basically last by a lot in GTs, and that's just not fun. Get a lot of people in the pits. 2029 on the soft. 206. Obviously, temperature is the thing. I will be able to get into the lab. After this, of course. If I want one. Yeah, the tires don't get hot enough, that's the problem with the mediums. When I did a 2:38, I would have been able to do a 2:02, but fuck's sake, throw it away. Ugh. 10th, okay. Gonna see. Okay, P13's already in the pits. It just rotates nicely, you know? It drives pretty good. You know, the Peugeot drives like a bus since the tire update. You know? It's like bus racing. Absolute bus racing in the Peugeot. No! Race objective, survive. Yeah, basically. If you survive, you're pretty much guaranteed a top 10 in this race. Like, everybody's dead already. Before that, it's crazy. That's okay. For the fact that I'm on the wrong tires, I think that was a pretty good result. Okay, we need 92%. I'll be back in a second. Wait. Please don't start.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Oh my god, that was close.
Formation lap has started.
That was close. Oh my, 5 seconds. Sheet. Okay. I'm good though, I think. I'm good, I think. I think I'm good. You think I'm good? And now I see I have enough fuel and stuff to make it all the way to the end. If it doesn't rain. But I think it will. Because I have 0.2 laps. Not enough fuel. Like, I'm missing 0.2 laps of fuel. Should be able to jump these guys. It's two.
Green flag.
Should have better acceleration than the guy on the mediums next to me. Please! Yes! Oh my god! Fuck all of you. Fucking illegal pass. My ass. Pass in my ass. Oh my god, death, death, death. Am I gonna be stupid? Yeah, no. That's the problem, like he's on mediums, you know, doesn't have the same traction right now. Because the tires aren't warm enough yet. She. Alright, how's that? P8, I'm alive. Woo, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ho. 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 Nice one on the mediums. Yeah, the soft is definitely the better tire here. At least for the start. Alright, I'm back up to P6. Crazy. I'm gonna lose this again, don't worry. But, yeah. Ugh. Just gonna... Just gotta already set the new wets. The wets for the pit stop. Don't have to bother with that later. And reduce the virtual energy to 0. Be careful though. Okay. Do you think the two guys behind me can go? Maybe. Oh, it's the color. Oh, it's the guy. It's the guy again from last Genesis race. It's the same guy. The guy that was in front of me that got screwed then. It's the same guy. Frickin' lol. How is this split one, by the way? How am I expected 6th? I mean, Mr. Rain is obviously just farming free wins there. Which is great for him. Or her. I don't know, who knows. Probably him. 99% of people in this game are men, of course. But... yeah, see, if you just lift off the throttle while off the track there, it's not track limits. It's fine. That's a corpse of a lapped car, so not my concern. Very nice. Okay, I've just gained a position. Crazy. Okay, that Jehul guy is gonna catch me and get me. And I'm gonna be got here, I think. Mm-hmm. Distraction. Dust cloud. How's the weather? Mostly cloudy. Okay, when's the rain gonna come, by the way? I think it was like 6 or 7 laps last time. Just gonna let him go. I'm absolutely not interested in like getting involved into something terrible here. And what I can also do is because he's like a little bit quicker. Like I'm gonna watch his line and see what I can do better maybe. Unless he's now slower than me when I'm following him because I'm getting the correct line input, which is the case. Oh, God damn it. So I can basically use him as like a dummy trainer to get the line right. Or to like become more consistent at the line. Oh, here's the rain. And I don't have damage so far, which is great. It's exactly what I needed. That's why I didn't fight anybody. Try to stay outside of... Because if you're damaged in the rain, that's like, again, 3 times worse than if you're damaged in the not rain. This is my last chance at a quick lap. These drops of rain don't have any effects yet, but... yeah. Okay, Clogier is 2 seconds back already. Oh, that guy's already pits. Immediately jumped to the pits. I think that's a mistake. I think that's 1 lap early. I think that's actually a lap early there. Because right now it's still saturated grip. I mean, when he comes out, it's going to be damp. So, I'm going to hang in there. 0.25, I'm fine with that. Still saturated grip, so when he comes out, it's still going to be saturated grip, so he's going to be slower. But I can assume what his gamble is, that he's going to have warmer, wet tires than everybody else. Because now it's damp, and now it's wet tire time. That's time to switch. I'm a damp boy now. Let's see if there's gonna be as many deaths as there were last time. Oh, one of the medium runners behind me died. But they have caught up, because, you know, I'm pretty slow now. P25 is already dead. How many were there? 34, 35. Wow. 77% VE. I don't need that. I don't need fuel. I saw that last time. We don't need fuel. Oh my. The luck. The luck. I lost at least 2-3 seconds there because the guy was pulling out. What is that? What is that? No, get the... Get that away from me. Get that away from me. He's just standing there. What the hell, mate? Why are you just stopping? I'm on the fast lane, not you, by the way, so I wouldn't try. Well, he's actually ahead, so... Okay, P11, but there's a lot of guys ahead that haven't pitted yet. Would have been fun. Oh. That was the guy on wets ahead. And Cologe is... Was crash prone last race. Let's see. We have slight front damage, which is not great, but should be okay. Is there anybody with wets ahead? Because there's nobody with wets ahead. I'm P2 right now. And the guy in front of me that can beat. But I don't think that. Well. I have to get through all the corpses first, though. Because there's a lot of guys now. Because it is already wet. Oh my... No, that tire... Oh no. I ruined that wet tire already. Shite. That's not great. Okay, okay, P Rain is obviously he's 30 seconds ahead already. Holy. Okay, so I'm P5 now, I think. Okay, P4. Wow. Okay, so why does that happen? Why does a tire on this car lock up into turn 1 that easily? I don't know. Can somebody explain that to me? In that one corner, it always locks every fucking time. Basically one crash ahead away from podium. And everybody else is behind me is also going to be... okay. I think it's like ultra wet. Yeah, it's very wet now. In other words, undrivable. Bye-bye. Okay, I currently hold a podium position. How about that? Yeah, the front right is already destroyed. I'm kind of happy that this isn't LMP2, so the tire's not going to overheat badly, but yeah, I really need to get behind why I keep locking up in turn 1. Oh, we have a corpse. Right there. Oh, Coloche is dead. Oh, well, he did recover. Why does that happen? I'm not even... I'm like gently just tapping the brake and it just locks up instantly. It's insane. Thank you. Appreciate that. You can't see that, but... Oh. Koloje just went wide. Is that his name? Yeah. Disaster for me. Well. Koloje, I think that's his name, yeah. These puddles are like scary. But I don't need to go quicker. Oh my god, look at this wetness. But yeah, P. Rain is the Rain Master. He knows what he's doing. He's practiced. I mean, if your name is Rain, you better be good in the rain. And the guy in P2. Oh, he's fucked it. Where is he? Oh my god, the wetness is... There is another tier! There is extremely wet! I didn't even know that's a thing! Since when is extremely wet a thing? Holy shizzle balls! I didn't even know that's a thing! Extremely wet! This is crazy. Help. And M. Forrest is also dead. Oh. See, it just wanted to go. The car just wanted to go already. Koloje is going quicker than me right now. By quite a bit. Honestly, I don't care if I'm third or fourth. Just want to live. Oh, I'm P2 now, I guess. I mean, it is true this race as it is in last race. If I don't throw away, it's podium. Because everybody else... Oh, Koloje crashed as well. Again. And the Kupchik guy is probably going to catch up again. But yeah. The P. Rain is just... He's just second... He's probably 2 seconds a lap quicker than me, or 3 even. Probably even more than that, but I am okay with that. I am completely okay with that. Now, the problem could be if that Kupchik guy behind me gets funny, we could both die. That's my fear right now. Or something like this, you know, where you're lapping somebody and you need to be very careful what you're doing because they do not control that damn car very well. It's gonna be my lap, probably the 3:32 or something. 3 seconds a lap slower than Mr. Rain. Mr. Rain. Oh, the other guy is dead. Yeah, 3 seconds down on the leader. Holy shit. But that guy's the only one that's in the 30s right now. There's one driver on this track that is better than me right now, and that's him. And he's so much better. The guy behind me did a 38. Fuck your track limits. And they don't even count. That's hilarious. 29. Okay, I'm forced to do 29 as well. But Ciccarelli 35, 31, 31. Okay. They're on 9 laps left. No. 10 laps. So even if they're going a second lap quicker, they're 24 seconds behind me. Already. Oh my god. Please hang on. It stopped raining, but it is still extremely wet. Still puddles everywhere, as you can see. This is my forever curse. I'm cursed to always be second. At least in this game. I've got 3 times as many second places as wins. Got 15 wins. I got 42 second places out of 300 something races that I've done in the last 2 years. Even though 100 of those races were like last year in August. Because there was like 1 week where I did 40 races in 1 week. Because I just had nothing to do. Oh, it's starting to rain again now. I think he also knows the wet line. You know, because if you drive if you drive a little bit differently in the rain, like if you'd use a different line for braking, like if you brake in the middle of the track instead of the outside, you can gain time that way because rubber is slippery. So like if you brake here, I think you could maybe gain some time if you do that. That didn't lock up. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe the secret is to brake in the middle. I'm gonna keep doing that. See what goes. Holy shit! How am I here? Wait, how many people are still on track? Wait a minute! Nobody's on track anymore! Look at that! Okay, there were 34 cars. P12 is the last No! That's insane. Yeah, P12 is the last car that's on track. That's insane. That is actually insane. How is everybody else dead? Like literally, like I said last time, literally just living will get you a top 5 finish. Which is not the case here. Because if you live, you'd still be like top 8. Because none of these guys had to go into the pits and repair, right? So that still wasn't needed for any of these guys. P12 was definitely in the pits. P11 as well. So there's 10 guys out of 34, probably, that did not crash severely enough to need to pit. That is crazy. Insane. Hello. Oh, I didn't have Twitch chat open. Oh shit. I'm sorry. If you're still there, hello. I didn't have Twitch chat open. I just looked at it and was like, wait a minute, do I have... Yeah. Anyway, hello, if you're still there. Do 12 seconds. Gonna be alright. I only had YouTube chat open, didn't have Twitch chat open. Alright. Oy, oy, oy. Be careful, don't throw it. Okay, it's now very wet. It's no longer extremely wet, but it's still very wet. I want to be careful. Want to be careful. 23, okay. If the card does something funny, just let it go. Just don't try and overcorrect it. Just let it go. Let it do its thing. It's gonna be okay. Shit! So I forgot that I also turned on the Twitch stream, so I just only had the YouTube chat open. Oh, that's unfortunate. See, I did what he did to allow me to pass, but I called it. I have 20 seconds buff. Well, 19. I have a 19-second buffer. I'll be okay. Hopefully. It's gonna hang on. P2, P3, doesn't matter. Well, it does actually, because Koloje guy is pretty low rating, so if he's ahead of me, then, you know, I'm going to lose quite a bit of rating off him, because a guy with lower rating will finish in front of me, and that's a pretty big downer on rating. Like, if everybody that's ahead of you also has a higher rating than you, then you lose a lot less than if there's people in front of you that have lower rating. So, if I can keep it behind me, I will. Otherwise... Like, if he gets close, I'm just gonna let it go, because I'd rather finish third than not at all. Ugh. Okay, there's a guy ahead. But yeah, there's only 11 cars now still driving. Yeah, I think the wet line might have a point. I think there might be something to it. There might be something to it. Nope. That's dangerous. Grass and wet. Forget it. Say no. If I do like this. I'm gonna watch the replay of Rain, how he drives. And where. If he does like this. Or not. Okay, guy behind me lost a couple seconds. Why does it say 20 laps now? Oh well. But I still have 12 laps of fuel left, so... I think for the next one I should do 100% energy and then just take the fuel out, because the energy doesn't weigh anything but the fuel does. So it's gonna have 100% virtual energy and some fuel. Oi. Oh. Ayo. I don't know if this is actually faster or anything. But yeah. P11 is a lap down. P9 as well. So 8 people are still on the lead lap, are still alive. And they couldn't have pitted for damage. There's 8 people. Wow. Jesus. Maybe there is actually a point to that. Oh, there's a tire. Well. How wet is it now? Just wet. No more extreme wet. Okay. I mean, P11's though doing pretty decent pace, I think. Yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to be, I think. Yeah, I mean, the P11 guy, he's got decent pace. That's the other one that locked up now. This thing is pretty easy to lock up. In the rain, though. Not in the dry, but in the rain. It's kind of crazy. Okay. That was the question. What was quicker, through the grass or on the track? P9's about to go another lap down, I think. Okay, 21. Let's see what everybody else has to offer. 20. Okay, he is quicker. But yeah, P Rain ended up with 20 laps actually. Last time we only did 19 because everybody died. 22. Okay. My time's not great, but not terribly. And he's dead. Yep, he died in Eau Rouge. Poor guy. That's another thing that's really fun to do. It's like if a guy's like 10 seconds behind you, just drive under pace. Quite a little bit, so that you can let them catch up, and then the second they start believing, okay, I'm gonna catch him now, you push again, and it's over. It's pretty risky, because you know, why throw away a lead that you have? But it can be beneficial actually, because you might animate the guy to make more mistakes, because he's full pushing, because he thinks, oh, he's gonna get you, he's gonna get you, he's gonna get you. Then he might make more mistakes and might throw the car away, or might get more track limits and. Get a drive-through. Oh, the Lecoq. I think that's an OG name. I think I've raced against that guy in like 2024 in GTE. And if I remember right, in Hypercar in a Ferrari. I think it was always in a Ferrari. And everybody was in a Ferrari, but I think I remember that name. It was the Lecoq. Or I don't know how to actually pronounce that. If it's different, I don't know. But yeah, seen that name a couple times. 22. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I think the guy in P11 has decent pace as well. I can't catch him. Yeah, I think he fired himself into the barriers here. He's still P4 though, so the car must still work. And 2 more did. Okay. I'm gonna watch the hell out of this replay. Gee. It's kind of boring for me though, because I'm just half an hour of, hey, I'm P2. P1 is a minute ahead, so nothing I can do, and then everybody else behind me is also 20 seconds behind me. This is very much my problem in a lot of cases. You know, I'm not faster than the guys behind me, but I'm significantly less error prone. Like, I haven't made a mistake at the all race. Nothing. I mean, a little bit of slide here and there, but nothing substantial. Because I can control the car and I know what pace I can go without dying. And I had a couple of lockups, you know, going wide here. That's no biggie. Happens. But everybody else, while not slower, is less safe with controlling the car consistently. So I always end up, I'm not fast enough for the pros or the good drivers. I'm 50 seconds behind P1, who's actually good at this game, and I'm still 20 seconds ahead of everybody else because they spun or stuff and I didn't. And their average pace isn't perhaps the same as mine. They might be quicker in parts, but I hold the better average pace, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it locks. If you go on the outside, it locks up. But braking on the inside is fine. Okay. That's the last lap? No, there's gonna be one more lap because the guy's already over start finish soon. That is insane. There's 11 cars. 11. This is unbelievable. I can't believe that. One minute now is the gap. Again, I lost 10 seconds there by spinning, and I did that twice this race. You know, so I'm by no means fault-free, but just luckier. Who's dead now? P9 is hemorrhaging time quite massively. I think this is still split one, so like, that's crazy. Yeah, this thing drives quite a bit like the LMP2, and therefore I can drive it. It's like the BMW. I don't know how the BMW is right now, because I haven't driven it in half a year. But this thing feels pretty nice. Pretty solid. Also, GG to those guys back there in P6, 7, and 8. They've been together within 5 seconds for the last 20 minutes. And no collision, no death. I don't know if they're just formation racing. You know, if they've decided, oh, I'm fine with this position. It could be that they're just formation racing. And then go for it in the last lap. Oh, as I say that, they're all dead. Okay, we need to look at lap 18, or lap 17, for the other guy. What's the time? Yeah, see, right now, the next one begins. So if this race was 42 minutes instead of 45 minutes, you could do them back to back. But unfortunately, they're 45 minutes, so you can't do them back to back. Which, I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it shouldn't be. It's still wet. It's just slightly wet, okay. But yeah, I still have 7 laps of fuel in the car. 22 liters. That was awful. How? Is there really only 11 finishers? Because that would just be insane. And it's been 11 for like half an hour. I can't exit. Okay. How the hell? Where did he spin? Must have been here. What did he do? Is it here? Ah, okay. Oh, okay. He just kissed the wall, okay. So he was okay, he didn't die. Alright. So what happened? Plus 8. Okay, so everybody of these guys died on the same lap. Okay, let's see. One wide. I want some mass carnage right here, okay? Oh, he just died. I'm tired. Sag. Same corner. Gaming dad. What did you do? Alright, no, that... How were there like 5 people dead before we even went to the wet? Wet cat. Oh, pfft. Okay. Everybody I've seen so far thrown at the same corner. Okay. He didn't. Well, that one actually finished. In P6. And boink. There was no like mass casualty event. I think everybody just died. Same corner now. Oh, we are lost. Like, I just never started the race, lol. Oh, we can see the last frame. Yeah, the Genesis is very, very oversteery. It's pretty hard. This car have no brake. Yeah, the brakes on this thing are terrible. Wish I didn't stay out. I thought it would be a short shower. Well, it ain't. Anyone else feel in dry? The car feel completely different from practice. No radar in the all. Well, that's the thing. That's what I like about a car. When it spins, when it moves. I just got a crash report. Hold on. I will be back tomorrow probably. I'm gonna stream LMU again. I don't know. I mean, just gonna play it, so I might as well stream. So yeah. Even though tomorrow is April 1st. Do I? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. So, thank you for watching, and maybe see you for another stream. Bye.